So I don't usually post this kind of content, but at this point, F it. Recently, I have seen back to back nonstop content of tourists just being absolutely atrocious and disrespectful.
Welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into a topic that's equal parts shocking and eye-opening. The worst behaved travelers of 2024. From plane meltdowns to hotel havocs.
This is one thing I do not miss about working at hotel as a housekeeper.
2024 has seen some truly outrageous behavior, whether it's entitlement, ignorance, or just plain bad manners. These stories will leave you shaking your heads. Let's get into it.
Watch a shocking moment: a rude man assaults the king's guard.
Bad tourist behavior isn't new. It seems that some people have forgotten how to behave. Here's an interesting fact. The International Air Transport Association, IATA, reported a 47% increase in disruptive passenger incidents in 2024 compared to 2023. That's almost double. But why is this happening? Experts point to a mix of post-pandemic travel anxiety, overcrowding, and a sense of entitlement.
I'd love it if the deer just f***ed her up.
Yeah, I mean, so if she gets bitten, that is her own fault completely. You should not be doing things like that. I do not condone things like that. You've got a little friend coming up. Mr. Fawn, you've learnt what to do. Yeah, I didn't like that at all. That is not the way you should be behaving. I agree, though.
Yeah,
it's your own fault. Play with fire, you're going to get burnt. That's what I always say.
Just what you don't see on Instagram. You see parents here that don't give a shit, and kids there being really disrespectful.
It's clear that bad behavior is becoming a major problem for the travel industry. Now let's get into the jaw-dropping stories. Here are some of the worst behaved travelers in 2024. Number 1, the plane punch-up. In January, 2 passengers got into a fistfight mid-flight over a reclined seat. The altercation was so intense that the pilot had to make an emergency landing. Yeah, not a big fan of reclined seat people, but I get the anger.
Hey, just switch seats, dude.
A heated argument erupted between these two passengers when one man decided to recline his seat.
Hey, just switch seats, dude.
During a flight from Denver International Airport, one passenger opted for a little extra comfort by reclining his seat, unaware that this simple act was about to disrupt the chess game of the traveler behind him. Frustrated by the lack of legroom, the passenger behind responded by forcefully shaking the reclined seat, creating a disruptive scene that quickly caught the attention of other travelers. But a flight attendant quickly stepped in to de-escalate the situation. Calm but firm, the attendant informed the angry passenger that reclining was within the front passenger's right, and that they would need to accept the inconvenience. What would you have done in this situation?
Number 2. Number 3, the museum vandal.
Walking, see this person just blatantly carving his name, and it's graffiti is one thing, and I've seen people do it elsewhere in my travels here, but this is the Coliseum. This is someplace that I respect quite a bit, and so it was a no-brainer. I just had to get a record of this at least. So whether or not I did anything with it, I wanted to just know that I saw this, and I took my phone out and start recording. And as you see in the video, I kind of approach him and ask him. I'm dumbfounded at this point. So, are you serious? Are you really serious? And all he could do is like smile at me, which obviously he's got no shame whatsoever.
Number 4. Airport tantrum. A passenger at JFK Airport was arrested after refusing to board a delayed flight. They threw their luggage onto the gate agent and screamed for over 20 minutes.
He's mad because they not doing their job. I just paid $189 to skip TSA. I just missed my flight. My flight is at 7 o'clock. I've been trying to get to my flight. Nobody's helping me. She said, go down here with the white dude. The white dude left. Ain't nowhere to go. All I'm trying to get is direction, and his punk up here getting mad at me because I'm trying to get to my damn flight. You ain't getting to your flight. I'm not your daughter. Don't talk to me crazy. He gonna say, I didn't say I was gonna slap you. That wasn't directed towards you. The if the shoe fit, wear it. I wasn't directing it towards you. Come on, you could get slapped.
Number 5. The overbooked overreaction. A family in Thailand caused a scene at their hotel after being told that their room was overbooked. They refused to leave and even threatened the staff. These stories are the tip of the iceberg. It's clear some travelers need serious reality check. So, bad tourist behavior doesn't just ruin the experience for others, it has a real consequence. For airlines, disruptive passengers can lead to costly delays and even safety risk. Hotels and resorts are left dealing with property damage and unhappy guests. But the impact goes beyond the travel industries. Local communities are also affected. Over-tourism and disrespectful behavior can damage cultural sites and strain resources. In some cases, it even leads to stricter regulations for tourists. Here's a sobering fact. Some destinations are now implementing behavioral contracts for visitors. That's right. And if you go against the code of conduct, there's fines and taxes to actually pay.
The name may sound funny, but there's nothing comical about Bali's newest law enforcement unit. Naughty tourist patrols are on a mission to rein in visitors misbehaving, from the obvious things like not wearing helmets while riding a motorbike or overstaying visas, to the more serious stuff like defiling sacred spaces and working illegally. News Corp joined a patrol in Ubud where 20 officers hit the venue park, a hotspot favoured by Russian crypto czars and social media influencers. The patrol, which was welcomed by the venue, checked about 90 visas before moving on. Tourism operators and officials are fed up with foreigners behaving badly in Bali, as are the locals who are increasingly filming and sharing confrontations online. Especially in the firing line is a growing contingent of Russians. Last year, 60,000 Russians came to Bali, and in the past 12 months, 59 were deported for working illegally. The Naughty Police Task Force is just one deterrent created to tackle the island's unruly foreigner epidemic.
How can your boy being that guy or being that traveler? Here are some of the tips to ensure that you are respectful and a responsible tourist. Number 1, be patient. Travel can be stressful, but losing your cool won't solve anything. Number 2, respect local customs. Do your research and follow the rules in the places that you're visiting. Number 3, leave no trace. Whether it's a hotel room or a natural site, leave as you found it. Number 4, be kind to the staff. Remember, they're there to help you, not to be your punching bag. Number 5, think before you act. Ask yourself, would I do this at home? If the answer is no, don't do it abroad. At the end of the day, travel is a privilege, not a right. Let's make sure we are using it responsibly. And that's a wrap. The worst behaved travelers of 2024. Which story shocked you the most? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more travel and flight content. Let's work together to make the travel world a better place, one respectful trip at a time. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.